Committee on Parole is back in session. Time is 11:42 a.m. Our remote location is Claiborne Detention Center. With the staff at Claiborne, please introduce yourself.
Deputy Gross.
Thank you, Deputy Gross. With the offender, please give your full name and your Department of Corrections ID.
Derek Dwayne Franklin. 206 106, no, 202 106 0024.
Your Louisiana Department of Corrections ID.
41 92 33.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin.
Yes, sir.
My name is Alvin Roche. To my left is Ms. Minor Jackson. To my right is Mr. Pete Freeman. You're here for a parole hearing. Let me explain the process to you. I will read some information, verify for the record. Once it's verified, we'll give the staff at Claiborne a chance to Claiborne, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We lost, okay, we got the video back. As we verify that information, we'll get the staff at Claiborne to make comments if they wish. Also at the hearing today is your mother, Miss Linda, and she's going to observe, and she's here for support, but she will not be speaking. At the very end, before we vote, we will allow you to make a statement on your behalf. Do you understand the process? Do you understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Franklin, you are a 5th felony offender. You're currently, what, 44 years old?
If you're 44 years old.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you having trouble hearing me?
A little bit.
Can we turn the volume up, officer?
Yeah, we have due to the weather, that's why we came home.
Okay, you have bad weather. Okay, all right. You're a 5th felony offender, and you currently 44 years old. Your offenses are in Webster Parish, distribution of marijuana. You were sentenced on February 7th, 2020, and you when you were originally sentenced, you're originally sentenced on this charge in November of 2009, and you were revoked February 7th, 2020, and you are sentenced to the remainder of that sentence, which was 5 years, 11 days, and 11 months and 26 days. In 2020, you were convicted again of distribution of marijuana on May 18th, 2020, and you received a 6-year sentence. Another count of distribution of marijuana, sentenced on the same day in Webster Parish, May 18th, 2020. We have a 6-year sentence for that, which was running consecutive to the 6-year for the first count, and the 5 years and 11 months and 26 days remaining on the original sentence. Your total sentence, 17 years, 11 months, and 26 days. Your parole date your parole date is September 1st, 2023. Your full-term date is August 26th. Your adjusted good time date, August 26th, 2024, and your full term date, June 4th, 2034. A lot of information, but is all that information correct?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when were you paroled, Mr. Franklin?
Well, what I paroled to?
I said, when were you paroled originally? You were sentenced in 2009, and when were you released on parole?
I think it was in 15.
2015, and you released to the amended district, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you were back in jail in 2016. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you were released again to the amended district. You're back in jail in 2018.
Yes, sir.
And you were released again to the amended district and back in jail in 2020 when you got revoked.
Yes, sir.
So you're a revolving door. You're in and out of jail. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
You completed Blue Walters in 2013. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it still didn't do any good. And you got arrested at least twice, maybe 3 times after that for distribution of marijuana. Is that correct?
Yes.
They sent you to the best program the state has to offer, Steve Hall Intensive Substance Abuse Program in 2021. And after 2 months, you got removed from the program. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So the state of Louisiana still didn't give up on you, and it's enrolled you in Louisiana Risk Management, and you finished part 1 just recently. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you enrolled in part 2 right now?
Yes, sir.
When will you complete that program?
I don't quite know when. I think it's like a 8-week class.
So while incarcerated in 2020, you had a very serious intoxication problem while you were in transitional work program. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What was the substance that you were intoxicated on?
Synthetic.
Synthetic marijuana,
Yes, sir.
Mojo.
Yes, sir.
And you don't even know what Mojo has in it, do you?
No, sir.
But you smoked it anyways.
Sir.
Mr. Franklin, you're not ready. Not ready. You need to make up in your mind that you're going to complete the substance abuse program. Your good time date is about 15 months away. You need to complete Louisiana Risk Management. Then you need to write the OC and ask to be placed in a long-term substance abuse program. You have a long-term battle with drug addiction. You need as much help as possible. And you need to get into a long-term substance abuse program. But based upon the proximity of your good time date, based upon a disciplinary write-up for intoxication, where you are in serious danger of losing your life because of that mojo, You've been revoked 3 times. You have expressed opposition from the judge in the DA's office. You're a 5th felony offender. You have an extensive criminal background. I have no other choice than to deny your request today, but I'll say that for when we vote. Ms. Jackson, do you have any questions?
All right, Mr. Franklin, it takes some people longer than others to finally get on the right track. And you're not there yet. I agree with my colleagues. I don't have any questions.
No question. Okay. Do you have a closing statement, Mr. Franklin?
Yes, sir.
So you realize that you're not ready and you need to take as many programs as possible. So when you are released next year, hopefully your problems will be solved, okay?
Yes, sir.
I've cast my vote, Ms. Jackson.
All right, I'm going to deny because of your poor supervision history, failure to complete DOC substance abuse treatment, and the proximity to your good conduct.
Mr. Freeman,
I concur with Mr. Roger and Ms. Jackson.
Mr. Franklin, you have received 3 votes to deny your request. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
What you gotta take?